47 for the 3K. And he's an 800, 1500 guy.
Quite
so
the range.
Yes.
So we'll be looking for about 58 seconds for 400 in order to hit that 3:39 world standard. So we'll keep an eye on the pace for that.
The pace pirate, Craig Nowak, knows exactly what to do here. I believe this race is slated to go out in around 156 through 800 meters. And that's Henry Wynn getting himself right into the thick of things in the beginning, in the yellow, in the Brooks Beast singlet, right behind Craig Nowak. And then you got Dr. P, and then Isaac Yorks behind him. Charlie Hunter of the Union Athletics Club, the Australian Olympian in 800 meters last year. He's run 144 for the 800. He's a former Oregon Duck as well and ran 3:53 in the mile indoors last year.
Yeah, you know, Pete had mentioned for Charlie that, you know, coming out of college and now going into the pro, it's a big transition. You know, he ran really well in Texas in an unpaced solo 4 flat mile, but struggled a bit in just finding his positioning when he was racing back east. And so, you know, part of the work for him, he's got the talent, he's got the fitness, but getting used to these heavier fields, which is just kind of the nature of pro running, and as the depth gets deeper.
So Nowak is out. He's out well. He's out in 56 through the quarter here.
Okay.
And Henry Wynn is at the front, followed by Perseviat and Isaac York still. 126 through 600 meters there. And then you got Luis Grijalva. Keep an eye on him because he's very strong at the moment. 7:37 for 3,000 meters. He also ran 4:07 in Flagstaff. It's over 7,000 feet. So say what you want about the altitude conversions, but you go and try to run a mile at 7,200 feet.
Well, and the longer you go at altitude, the bigger the impact. And so for these athletes coming from altitude down to sea level, I always remember feeling like I was drowning in oxygen. It was so lovely. You know, and like we were talking about before, a lot of them coming from heavy winter camps. So
157 high for Henry Wynn. He's now at the front.
Right on pace.
As Craig Nowak steps off. And so it's Henry Wynn, Cameron Perseviat, Isaac York still, and then Luis Grijalva, and then Charlie Hunter behind him. And then you have Will Paulson of the Oregon Track Club, looking like he's itching to make a move in that.
Moving wide.
Yeah, in that gangrene jersey that we all love of the Oregon Track Club.
So we're looking for 2:55 at the 1,200 meter mark. That would be kind of being right on pace for that world standard.
So bringing up the rear there is Brandon Kidder and Waleed Suleiman, the beast. But still Henry Wynn, he's driving at the front, former Virginia athlete. The man grew up in Connecticut, but now he's making his home in Seattle, and he wants to take this one here in Washington. Wants to make sure that they're throwing fish to everybody at Pike's Place Market out there. But Perseviat up to the front now. Perseviat at the bell. He has the lead. And now Charlie Hunter. Where did he come from? Charlie Hunter trying to claw up to Perseviat's shoulder, though. And Luis Grijalva looking to make a move on the outside, but Perseviat has the lead and has a gap. Can anybody get to him at the moment? The
now
Canadian
we'll
out front.
Off the turn, how we can do. Oh.
Here comes Charlie Hunter of the Union Athletics Club, taking the win. 340.
So no one got the world standard in that race, but we had quite the close, so that was exciting to see.
Oh boy. 26.9 for his final 200-meter circuit there by Charlie Hunter. And he had to fight hard because Dr. P delivered 27.3 for that 200-meter circuit.